Hello and welcome to SNRS round 16 as we are about to get started at Monza for qualifying as we are heading into Q1. This is going to be a full qualifying session and then a 50% race. Hopefully this will be a good comms. I haven't done a bit of commentary for a while, so I might be a little bit rusty, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll enjoy this because Monza's a very, very fun track to watch, especially for a league race. A lot of overtaking possibilities into both first and second chicane, and the run down into the SNRS chicane, and also Parabolica. So we'll see a lot of overtaking today, that's for certain. As we're about to get underway, I believe Lucas is actually not in the lobby. Never mind. But anyway, we are about to get started with Q1. With the first part of this qualifying, I'm just going to check if I've got all the... Sorry, I'm just going to check if I've got the... I can see the chat on down the bottom right. Welcome to, I see 3 people have joined the live stream. Welcome. I hope you're all well. I hope this will be a very enjoyable live stream for you lot to watch. And yeah, and hopefully this will be a fun race as well. We're just waiting for, as you can see, a few drivers ready to get out the garage. I think I see a McLaren there heading out. It's SNRS DK heading out of the pit lane, and I believe he is out. He is the first out of the pit lane in Q1 on a soft set of tyres, followed by a Williams, and then a Ferrari. Obviously, it's Ferrari's home track and home race, so they'll be hoping to have a good result round here. And they obviously won here in real life, so we'll see if we get anything like that today. As the McLaren is also is doing quite a slow out lap, so that means Z Williams has also now gotten to the front of this pack on their out lap. Oh. So yeah, hoping for a fun quali. Obviously this is Q1, so it's all about just getting through Q1 and Q2, and then it will all be about the top 10 at the end of this quali. But for now, it's just about getting through, as we are about to get Faulkner going to start his lap as he goes around the Parabolica. I can't speak today. To start his lap with the DRS on, a bit of overtake as well. That Ferrari behind him is going to get a nice little slipstream down the straight as he reaches about 341 kilometers an hour. Hits the brakes for turn 1, down into second gear. Not bad. First chicane, goes a little bit over the curb of turn 2. Now through the Curb Grande, it's got to stay as far to the right as humanly possible to scrub as little speed as possible as we're about to head into the chicane. Third gear, flicks it in over the curbs, cut as much as you can, flick it in for the first of the 2 Lesmos. Goes maybe a little bit wide off the apex. Second Lesmo much better. Hits the apex quite nicely. Maybe could have carried a little bit more speed, but nice nonetheless. And onto the run down into the Ascari chicane as he reached about 336 kilometers an hour. Downshift into 5th, flicks it in. Oh, and he has a moment of oversteer. And I'm guessing that's him backing out of the lap. Was he going to keep going? He is in fact going to keep going and see where he goes, but that's going to cost him a lot of time into the Parabolica. Flicks it in into 5th gear, round the final corner. And what's it going to be? That's going to cost him a lot of time with that mistake at Parabolica as he goes for 1 minute 28, no, 1 minute 28, fucking hell, 1 minute 20.864, which is beaten by Newton with a 120.655. I don't know what to say. We'll just move on. I'm sure that's going to get mentioned in the chat as Braden goes third fastest. DK also went second fastest. That's not representing time, I'm guessing, from Braden with a 1 minute 40. And DK with a 1 minute 21.383. As McLaren also about across the line. What time is he about to set? It's a 1 minute 21.130. Puts him second fastest. Is anyone else about across the line? Bill does go as fourth fastest, 1 minute 23.555. Not bad at all. Is anyone else out across the line? Nissan has backed out of his lap. I guess we'll hop on board with the Haas driver of SNRS Captain as he goes into the Ascari chicane. Much better than what the Williams driver did, with not so much oversteer on the rear end of the car. And he's obviously on the medium tyre, so won't be going as far. I mean, he might be quicker, but obviously the medium tyres won't have as much one-lap grip as the soft tyres. And he goes across the line. What's it going to be? It is second fastest, still a very good lap time. So getting to second fastest, obviously, there's a lot of drivers that have yet to complete their lap. And also doesn't help that one of the Williams was kind of assassinated at turn 1, but Aston Martin onto the grass through the chicane on the exit. It's going to cost him a little bit of time. I guess we'll hop on board with him for now. Into the second Lesmo. I think someone else just improved on their time. I think that was Jules who just went second fastest in the Mercedes. Not a bad lap time, 1 minute 20.724. No one's been able to beat Newton's lap time. But Nissan has gone fastest. Well, I say fastest game can be quite interesting, so that might be lying. But according to it, it's gone fastest in the middle sector as we head into the Parabolica round the final corner. Carries a lot of speed, uses all the track off the exit, and what's the time going to be? Is it going to be fastest? It is fastest, a 1 minute 20.518 on the medium tyre. Let him cook. I say let this man cook. No problem. I saw that, Luco. No problem for the comms tonight. I've not done that for a while, and I love doing it. I haven't done it for about 6-something months, and I love doing it. And as soon as I heard there was no comms for this league, I was like, this is an opportunity that I might as well take. Especially as you can see, it's a quite good attendance today. So I think it'd be only wrong for there not to be a comms for the 17 drivers racing today at Monza. As Forrest now goes fastest with a 1 minute 20 dead, well 1 minute 20.0 and about half a second clear of Nissan. There we go, we're getting close to the 1 minute 19s now. As Box Fresh goes 7th fastest with a 1 minute 21.874. Very nice indeed. I think Braden's on a lap as well currently. But we'll look on the AlphaTauri. Not AlphaTauri, these are your RB. Go around the final corner and goes 4th fastest. And now we'll have to hop back onto, I believe it's the Red Bull, that's what it was. No problem, DK. Absolutely no problem. Yeah, no problem. I mean, again, I was initially signed up for reserve, but I had no idea that there was no comms. And you have very good attendance, as I can see. Clearly, you have very good attendance. So I thought it's only right for there to be a comms, and I haven't done it in a while. And I enjoy it a lot, so why not? Might as well put myself back in the comms box for a league. And hopefully a lot of fun doing it. Hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. And good luck for your race, DK. Hope it goes well. That was miserable a lot. Nah, don't put yourself down like that. Have a good race, my friend. And on the edge of the seat I will be. Just try not to give me too many heart attacks, that'll be appreciated. So Sauber's about to cross the line and he goes fast. It's a 1 minute 19.4. They are getting faster. 6/10 faster than Jump in the kick. Sauber, very, very good lap from him as Alpine is parking up at Tesco's and just waiting for his order. And then, what are they doing in the chicane? Oh god, oh that's brilliant. I think he was just waiting for the Sauber to get through. But I think who else done a lap? Outlap. Done his lap. Alpine's that's the one that stopped at sector 1. We'll look on the outlap of Jules. Why the hell not? Might as well. Obviously a lot of people have not done laps still, and we've got about, it's showing me 7.5 minutes to go of this qualifying session. It's been quite eventful so far. Oh, I see he hit bumps there at the last corner. I think he hit a little bit of a bump there at the last corner. I love this game and its bumps. You know, you just potholes on the track. That's amazing. Anyway, here we are on. Sorry, forgot which button to press to go off board. Into turn 1, down into second gear. Very nice. Not as over the curb at turn 2 as the Williams we saw earlier, but still a very, very nice chicane. Same with the Williams. He's a much tighter, I would say, than the Williams to the right hand side to limit the distance that you have to take. Nice over the chicane. You tries to carry a lot of speed through the chicane, or hitting both apexes. Through second Lesmo, very nice as well. And we get the DRS on about 70% battery, so it could use a bit. Obviously with the update, you can't burn the whole thing down. So you've got to think about how much battery to use within a lap. That was nice through Yaskari, maybe a little bit more speed through the long right-hander, but that looked pretty tidy nonetheless. As we get one last corner, which is the Parabolica. Around the final corner, and I think RB is about to start up, never mind. And what lap time is he gonna do? It's a 1 minute 20.3, and that gets him first fastest, pardon me. And we'll have a look at the RB now, who is 13th faster and yet to set a lap. So this will be his first lap. He'll hope to get out of, or like set a good lap. Doesn't really want to leave it all on the last run. Otherwise that'll put a lot of pressure on him to make it count. To make that lap count. He wants to get done as quickly as possible. And it looks very tidy at the moment. It looks very, very nice. I think I saw fastest first sector. I think I saw purple, might be blind, I don't know. Not fast in the middle sector, that's for certain. And nice run through the Ascari chicane. Lucasade moves out the way for Fake Scouser. That's an interesting username. Round the final corner. What's his lap going to be? Is it going to be enough to secure his place into Q2? And you'd think so, with a 1 minute 20.4, putting him thoroughly into the top 5. Very nice lap there. And Bills is going into the pits, and Lucasade now starting his lap as he's just exited the first chicane. And I feel like I've commented enough on, like gone through every lap at this point. As we head into the second chicane, 1 minute 26.903 in the first sector, not bad. As we go through the first Lesmo, gets nice and tight to the inside for the apex. Very nice second Lesmo as well. Good stuff. Let him cook. And into as he crossed the line to start sector 3 now. Into the Ascari chicane. Carry as much speed as he possibly can, and then he's got a lot of battery to burn for these last 2 straights that he's got. He's got about 73% of just burning it potentially at some point, which he opts not to. I guess he's going to use it for that last dash to the line, as there's about nearly just over 3 minutes to go of this Q1 session. And across the line is 10th fastest at 1 minute 21.510. Let's see if that's enough. That might be a bit. He might be a bit in danger still of getting knocked out. SNRS captain retired from session. He thinks he's safe at least through. The McLaren, I believe, who's on a lap. Was he starting one? No, he's starting one. What about the Sauber? He's out to start. Right, so around the final corner, Just Dave is about to finish his lap. And what's it gonna be? It's into the top 5 with a 3rd fastest. 1 minute 20.259. It's looking close. I mean, obviously, first is quite a bit of distance, but it's only Q1. You just want to go through, and that's basically that. I think there's Aston Martin going around the final part of the lap. What was going on there? Okay. There's a Mercedes, I believe. He's on an outlap as well. Fucking hell, lads. Be careful. Running into the back. What the hell? Oh. Red Bull also. No. Yep, there is a Red Bull. Battle across the line. He goes 3rd fastest, 1 minute 20.0. Very good stuff from him. Another Ferrari. About to go around the final corner. Can he get a lap time good enough to get him into safety for Q2? 12th fastest. It's not completely safe. And I think, yeah, Corey Brennan has gone 11th fastest. It's going to look very close come the end of this. What can the Mercedes do? He has not set a lap time yet. Lucas Aid also on his final run. Can they get themselves into Q2? The Mercedes into the Parabolica, Ascari chicane. And he's not looking too bad. What can they do? Can they get themselves through? I think the Aston Martin first to cross the line. He's safe though. I don't think he needs much to worry about. He looks pretty safe. What about the Mercedes going around the final corner? What can he do? Aston Martin goes 4th fastest. Can the Mercedes get him through? 10th fastest, that should be enough. What about Lucas Aid? Can he get himself through? He's starting another lap. So, or is he? Because he ain't got a lot of battery left, I will say. But it looks like he's going to be last. Yeah, and is he done? I'm pretty sure he's done. There's a Red Bull around the final corner. Box Fresh around the final corner. He's starting his lap speed incredibly close. About 4 seconds spare. And also, the Alfa Romeo also not a lot of time spare. Yeah, Luca about 1.5 seconds down on this time. It's not looking good. So I think that is that for this qualifying session. Admittedly, there are 17 drivers, so I don't know which one goes out for this. It might be, I think it is 15th also that goes out. So I think both Williams are out, if I'm not mistaken. So that might be that for this qualifying session. But they are still going, I'll give them that. As for, Box Fresh is about 3.5 tenths up. And Brennan is about 12 milliseconds up. I don't think they come through. I might be wrong though. I might be wrong. But there is 17 drives, so they might need to come through, but I don't know. I'm not even sure. So I guess we'll find it out. Because they're still going, so fair play to them. They look like they'll both improve. Round the final corner, Box Fresh goes. Where is this going to put him? Is he even going to improve? Round the final corner, he goes. And it's 11th fastest, and Corey goes and then replaced him for 11th fastest. And that is that for Q1. Very good stuff. That is the first part of Q1 done. Right, Q1 ended. Oh, someone's got a 5-place whip penalty. But anyway, right, let's go through this. Clarkey tops the timings in Q1. Forrest jumped in second place, about 6/10 back, with Hobnob in third. Nissam in fourth, and then Just Dave in fifth. Bill sixth, Fake Scouser seventh, Sam Newton eighth, Just a Cold Pillow ninth, Viper 10th, Brennan 11th, Box Fresh 12th, Captain 13th, Braden 14th, Faulkner and Lucas, so both Williams out, and DK also out in the first part of qualifying. We'll head into Q2 now. So yeah, 17th, 16th and 15th all out. And Q2 is up next as well. Yeah, the thing is with this qualifying session is that it's at the problem is it's at Monza. So even though the guys that got knocked out in Q1, they could probably win this race because it's Monza. It's anything can happen. It's a bit like Baku. It's a bit chaotic. Not less so than Baku, but still chaotic. Let me just charge my phone so I can actually fast charging. There we go. So my phone doesn't die, so I can see what's going on. So I don't get confused if there's a restart of some sort. Alright. It leaves. Yep, Sauber's out the pit lane first. And we'll pick a tyre and fastest lap. Yeah, we'll go far. Oh yeah, no, actually we'll go with leader. We'll go with the gap to leader. Actually, no. I ain't doing that shit today. Right, into Q2. Yeah. Q1 was very interesting. Not really much you can judge off Q1, because a few people obviously was also on the medium tyre. So they might be a lot quicker. I mean, they will be a lot quicker, but how much quicker is a different question. Especially as it's a lot of just straight lines. Yeah, it's not like Monaco or something like that, where the gap between softs and mediums are massive or whatever. It's mainly just straight. An awful lot of it as well. But anyway, we're about to have Clarkey start his lap. I believe. Oh, my memory's shocking at times. But no, I'm pretty sure he was top of Q1 by about 6/10 with a 1:19.4. So he'll be hoping to replicate that and maybe go for a Grand Slam if he's got that sort of pace. Anyway, round the final corner he goes to start his flying lap, and ideally for him it's his only flying lap in Q2 as he reached about 338 kilometers an hour, hits the brakes for turn 1 into third gear. As other drivers have been using second, he uses third to, I guess, carry more minimum speed through the corner, and he hit the apexes quite nicely as well. Tight as he can through the right hander, very tight to the right hand side, into the chicane. 1 minute 26.324 for the first sector, very good stuff. Hops over the curb into the second chicane, it now into the first of the two Lesmos, flicks in, carries as much speed as he can, uses the curb on the outside. Second Lesmo also uses the curb on the outside as he carries as much speed as possible and tries to not lose any or like scrub any speed off unnecessarily. And it's a good lap looking so far. Flicks it in for the Ascari chicane. He's very on it, it looks like. Very good Ascari. And now onto the stretch before the Parabolica. He's got less than 10% battery, so I think he'll lose a little bit of speed because less than 10% hits the grass. I think a little bit on the inside, so he'll lose a little bit of time there. across the line, and it's a 1:19.150, and it's probably going to take a lot beating that as we go to the Ferrari. 1:20. He's about a second off. What can a Red Bull RB do? 1:20.590. Not bad at all. Bill's probably, well, definitely not representative. Corey Brennan across the line, 1:20.937, puts him 4th fastest. Aston Martin has validated his lap time, and Just Dave touched the grass on the way into the second lane. Not optimal, suboptimal, but might not lose too much time, I hope, for his sake. Into the Ascari chicane we go. 4th gear he used. Seen a few drivers use 5th round there. Newton gets disqualified for parking in a dangerous location. I believe that's down at turn 1. Yes, that's down at turn 1, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how he's managed that. That's interesting. Yeah. Anyway. Dave across, which one was it? Just Dave across the line for 3rd fastest, 1 millisecond off that front row of Q2. As Clarkey, I believe, is actually going again for a 2nd run. We're about to see a Haas cross the line. Captain into 4th fastest, 1:20.781. Red Bull across the line, Braden, 1:22.073. Bills beats him with a 1:21.113. And another Mercedes about to cross the line to start his lap. And Sauber into the pits. And the McLaren also about to start his lap. And Nissan has invalidated a lap. Oh no, he's actually, never mind, he's not even doing one. Oh, he's about to start one more left. It's Just Dave also, he's not even doing a lap right now. Is he improving? That is the question. He's about 1.4 seconds ahead of 2nd place, so that's interesting. Obviously, not everyone has done their lap. And he's barely off. He's really going for it, and it almost cost him. That could have easily ended up in the wall. He might want to tone it down a little bit, because he doesn't really need to push it that much on the limit. But I rate it, fair play. If he makes it stick as well, if he makes it work in through the final, yeah, no, he's not going to improve on that lap. I believe. I think the mistake he made in the Ascari change has cost him too dear. And as we go into the final corner on the Parabolica for the Mercedes, what lap time is he gonna do? Is it into the 1:20s? It is a 1:20.704. That's 05. I've got glasses and still can't read. This is brilliant. Forest jump now crossing the line. 7th fastest, 1:20.960. Very nice lap, puts him 7th fastest. Is anyone else about to cross the line to finish their lap? No, not really. So 9 drivers have finished their laps thus far. Not bad. Bless me. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, this is fun. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, gotta wait on people who are doing their laps. The Viper still got no, it's none of this. Oh, you might want to get out of the way, Viper. Captain has gone through. I think that was okay in the end. He gave a bit of a slipstream actually, if anything, so fair play. I don't know what the tactic that was that. Oh, the Red Bull just gets out of the way in time. Through the Parabolica in 4th gear. Will he improve on his lap? It's a 1:20.462. Puts him 2nd fastest. And it's still 1.3. It is quite far off the guy who, off Clark. He's looking very good for this qualifying. I was going to say race, but we'll see when we get to it. As Hobnob has started his lap, and he's in fact going through the first sector. with a 126.343. If I remember correctly, that's pretty good first sector compared to. Oh fuck it! I'll have a look on Clarkie's first sector. Fuck it. Yep, that is a very good first sector. About 200 off. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't do that in the race. Don't worry. But not many people are out, so it's not much to worry about. Like, not many people out of the pit lane. Anyway, through the first sector, it's looking good, you know. Through the chicane, throws it in. This definitely has some potential to be up there. I can't remember the guy. I'm not going to do it for a second sector as well, can't be asked. Through the final corner, what can Hobnob do? Is it going to be anywhere near Clarkie's time? It is into 1 minute 19, but it's still about half a second off. It's still a long way off, but that's much better. That looks a lot closer and a lot more exciting for people like me. We want to see very good close racing. And I believe a Mercedes is about to cross the line. He's started his lap, and Brennan is about to finish his lap as he goes around the final corner. No, he's not. He's going into the pits. Oi, oi, oi. And yeah, Clarkie's retired because from session. Because yeah, I agree. That looks pretty safe. To be going through into Q2. I mean 3, not 2. Oi, oi. He's invalidated. I think everyone's heading out. Here we go. I saw 2 people going through the Leatherners. Well, like, one of them's surely on lap. Anyway, Braden is, and he's about 2.5, just nearly 2.5 tenths up. Needs a little bit more time than that if he's going to get through into Q3. Can he find more time? Did he make a mistake in the last sector somewhere, potentially? Round the final corner he goes. What's the time going to be? Is it in the 121 potentially? Yes it is, but it's not enough to to go any higher in position. Oh. That's right, I've just missed some laps because I'm an idiot. No, Bill's starting his lap. Oh, both Ferraris are out. Okay, I have missed. Fuck that, I was looking at my phone. I was looking at Discord because I saw the message. That's my bad. I don't think I would have seen that anyway. He's crashed in the... How's he crashed in the first lap? Okay. Anyway. Alright, McLaren. No people heading out. I mean, there's still about 3 minutes to go. As we're about to look at ZRB. No, we are not. He's slowing down. Yeah, bastard. Through the Ascari chicane, and there we go. Bill's about 1.5 tenths up on his time. This looks like it can at least shoot him up to 8th place, maybe higher if he can find a little bit more time. That would be good for him. What can he do though? That is the question. He's gone even better than that. He's gone 6th fastest on the medium tyre, and that might be enough. So that is pretty nip and tuck still. I mean, no, it might not be actually. There's quite a few drivers out, so you can probably risk that going on to the mediums. And now the RB is about start. Well, it has started. What about McLaren? Near the end of the lap. And is about 2 tenths up. Good stuff for him. What is he going to do in the middle sector? How far up is he? 6 tenths up. This is looking very good. This would put him firmly into the top 3 at least. If he can just maybe go better, maybe into the 119s, and you definitely say that's through. I mean, even on this pace, it's definitely through. But what can he do around the parabolica? Can he go? Can he improve even more on his time? What's it going to be? It barely misses out on the 119, but it's a good lap time nonetheless. A 1 minute 20.032. That should get him into Q3, you'd expect. And Braden's now also going through the fun again, but we'll look at the RB. He's about to cross the line to finish his lap. Goes for fastest. Puts Brennan at risk. And Braden's getting massively held up by the Mercedes. And that's going to hugely cost him. What on earth was going on there? And he's had to go into pits. And Braden is out of Q2. Yay. What about... he crossed the line. And he's about to start. What is someone who hasn't done a lap? Here we go. Bills is 8th fastest. So it's not safely through. Judging by time, do you think so? But you can never be too sure. As he goes through the second Lesmo, is he up on his time? It is very tight in that mid-pack, so maybe he can shoot himself up into the top 5, and he's on course to do so. 3/10 up, that would put him maybe 4th fastest if he could keep this progress up. As he's about to head into the Parabolica. And what is he going to do for his lap time? And I think there's an RB behind him. Forest Jump has retired in the pit lane. 3rd fastest, that looks pretty safe as well. 1 minute 20.255, that puts him into the top 5. And just the cold pillow thinks he's safe. And the Aston Martin behind him is off. And Nissan, I think, might be out here. Yeah, and he is out. Bills gets through. Viper gets through. Brennan is through. And that is the end of Q2. And now we are into the top 10 shootout. Sorry, I need to look. And that is it. Clarkey tops it again. Hobnob, Fake Scouser, Jump, Bills, just a cold pillow, just Dave, Viper, Captain, and Brennan. That rounds out the top 10, Braden. And Nissan gets knocked out with the 2 Ferraris who DNF'd due to, one got disqualified and the other DNF'd, which is unfortunate. And now we head into the top 10 shootout. Here we go. Here we go. It looks good for Clarkey, but you never know. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. This is what we've been building up for. The top 10 shootout. For pole position. It's looking good for Clarkey, but you never know. Someone might be able to pull something a little bit special out of the hat and snatch pole position off the Sauber driver. But it is looking good for him, I will say that for certain. He's been dominant in Q1 and Q2. But there's been a few drivers on the medium tyres. So we'll see their full pace. This is where you have to go all or nothing, full send, and leave nothing on the track over one lap, over a 1 minute and 20 seconds. You go all out, attack. Well, more accurately here, you will probably find a lap in the 1 minute 18s with how this qualifying session has gone. Or at the very least, a low 1 minute 19, but I think we'll find a 1 minute 18 lap time here somewhere. Does Hobnob have the answer though? He got second fastest in Q2. He was about half a second off. So I've seen he's definitely got some time to gain. Is it half a second though? We will see. I will say though, the Haas is going to give him a lovely slipstream down the start-finish straight. As he's gotten ahead of him, he's going to give him a beautiful toe. But is it going to be enough for what he's going to have to deal with in the corners? He is very close behind him, I must say. Into the first chicane we go. Let me just quickly enable the stuff. Second gear, not bad over the chicane. A little bit dodgy off the traction. I'll quickly just take that away. Now through the long straight. He's just getting such a nice toe. But what is it going to be in that first sector? It's not really looking like it's worth it. 1 minute 26.409. That is not going to be enough in that first sector. We're going to look at Clarkey, and he's been doing the 1 minute. He's done 26. Yeah, there we go. Already a tenth faster in that first sector compared to Hobnob. What about Bills? Is he doing anything? He's doing a 26.615 in the first sector. It's still not enough. They're going to have to pull something pretty spectacular to beat the Sauber, but it's not looking likely. He's just getting a lovely slipstream though, I must say, behind the Haas. Around the Parabolica, what is it going to be for these two? It's got to be at least in the low 1 minute 19s, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not even sure it's going to be that. 1 minute 19.617, that is not going to be enough for pole position. Bills around the final corner. He's invalidated. Clarkey goes across the line. It's a 1 minute 19.176. Very good lap. And yeah, that's kind of what we expected. It's just the Cold Pillow goes fifth fastest. And then Fake Scouser around the final corner. What's he going to do? 1 minute 19.960. He's into the top three. And I believe on Mercedes around the final corner. No. And just Dave. He's gotten himself into Q3. Good lad from him. Good stuff. We head to the Parabolica. Just a popular with a 1 minute 32.561. I think that's pretty unrepresentable. And welcome back, Forrest Gump. It looked like he was out of the session there for a second. I didn't actually notice that. That's not bad. 1 minute 19.953. That puts him into the top three. Very good lap from Just Dave. Is anyone else on our lap? Potentially one of the Mercedes. Bills is charging up for one. Is he off? No, he's not. And just a Cold Pillow, I think is, because he's on the hot lap. Around the final corner, what's he going to do? Flicks it in 6th gear. Carries as much speed as humanly possible. What's it going to be? Around the final corner, 1 minute 20.323. And it's 6th fastest for just a Cold Pillow. And that looks like it'll be that for a little minute. Oh no. And yeah, that is that at the moment. So, first runnings, 3 people did not set a lap time. That's big. That's crucial. Because you realistically want to set a first lap time. Don't want to have that pressure of setting a lap time at all. Because that can all go where it all goes wrong. Sorry about that. Right, Forrest Jump is out the pit lane. He must have a fresh pair of boots, or he's fueled up for multiple hot laps, should I say. So he can get a second chance if he doesn't validate the first. And also just gets another chance to do back-to-back. Oi, oi, oi. Alright, Forrest Jump about to start his lap. I don't think Clark... we'll see. Never say never, but half a second is a huge amount. That looks good for Clarky. As you can see, jump, because this game's so amazing. Yeah, the AI will... Yeah, the tyre temp is just... The tyre warm-up is just not brilliant. So you have to do as much weaving as possible to try and warm up the tyres, but then you also get tyre wet to try and manage that or balance that out in a way. Anyway, he started his lap, so here we go into the first chicane. No slipstream to help him out, or nothing to hinder him. Into the first chicane, third gear. Seen a few drivers use second or third. He's Forrest Jump's just using a third gear. Fair enough. I think either right. I don't know. I'm guessing third's faster. 1 minute. So 26.380 in the first sector. That's a very good first sector. It's not. It's about 800ths off Clarky, but still a good first sector. I'm guessing third fastest through the first chicane because Clarky's using it, so he's half second clear. And that was nice through the two Lesmos. So he's good in the first sector. What about the middle sector? He's looking pretty strong there. I don't think it's enough to challenge pole, but it's definitely looking good for the front row of this qualifying session. What is he going to do around the power rocker? Reach about 320 kph, flicks it in fifth gear, and it's just straight dash to the line. Oh, he backs out. Oh, hello, he backs out. That's not what I was expecting, I've got to be honest. So I guess we'll be watching Captain finish his lap. I thought he finished that lap. Apparently not. Apparently he thinks he can do better than that. So fair enough, I guess we'll see. And around the Parabolica we go. What is Captain's lap time going to be? It is third fastest, 1 minute 19.941. It is very tight for third place. 3 drivers all in the 1 minute 19.9s. That is looking very close. Clarky has been the man of the hour in this qualifying session. Can he improve on this lap time? I guess we'll see when he finishes his lap. Bills on the meantime is finishing his lap and goes third fastest, 1 minute 19.7. Just misses out on second place, which is held by this man, Hobnob. Now, can he improve on his lap time? Into the first chicane, flicks it in, has a little bit of oversteer off the exit. Clarky is in the wall. Clarky's in the wall. Is he getting he's going to get disqualified because he's not moving? He is disqualified for parking in a dangerous location. I think that's just going to put him 10th fastest then, surely. Or no, he's just put him back at the grid. Yeah. So all of a sudden, the battle for pole positions would put a riot in the mix. Is anyone's fight here? 600th up is Hobnob. He's currently holding pole position in this qualifying session out of absolutely fucking nowhere. Is he going to get held up by that? No, he just moves out right in time. Gives him a little bit of slipstream, I guess. Through the Parabolica. Can he improve much more on his lap time? I can't believe what I'm just seeing. Clarky is out after looking so strong. And Hobnob sets a 1 minute 19.298. That looks pretty good for pole position in this quite chaotic, quite just absolute fucking insane Q3 late drama here. I don't know what I've just seen, to be quite honest with you. But anyway, Hobnob 1 minute 19.298 is half a second clear. That's pretty strong. Bills can't do anything about it. He's done for this qualifying session. Forrest Jump is setting his one and only lap, or is about to set Just one only lap. If he flicks it into the first chicane, that looks pretty nice. I'm just trying to look for the one who's first. I'm guessing Forest Jump. Yeah, Forest Jump. Right, what is his first sector? Oh, he's looking good. 26.295 in the first sector. He might have something to say about pole position. Flicks it into the first of the two Lesmos. Out of absolutely nowhere. Can Forest Jump steal pole position off Hobnob? Through the second Lesmo. Flicks it in. It's all or nothing. If he can't back out of this now. I say bottle, he can't back out of this now. 52.810. That looks pretty strong for the first 2 sections. Cut as much as he can of the Ascari chicane. Looks very nice. The Red Bull needs to get out of the way. He's not doing so. Is he giving the slipstream? He is. He's giving. I don't know what's going on with these slipstreams. Is it going to give Forest Jump pole position here at Monza? Round the final corner. What's it going to be? No, it's not. 1 minute 19.662 is not enough for pole. Puts him on the front row though, and that's a very good position for the race in coming about 5 to 10 minutes, or yeah, 5 minutes. And just the cold pillow is about to go around the final corner. Brennan 8th fastest, and just the cold pillow around the final corner, backs out of it. And out of all of that, Hobnob gets pole position out of absolutely nowhere. In a qualifying that it was looking like Clarky was just looking strong. I don't know what happened. He looked so strong for that quali, but yeah, I don't know what's happened. He is P10 to put it less. Unbelievable. Anyway, here is the grid for you. Here's the top 10 for you, should I say. Hobnob grabs pole position by 3.5 tenths from Forest Jump. And then Bills in 3rd place. Captain in 4th. Just Dave in 5th. Fake Scouser in 6th. Just Cold Pillow in the other AlphaTauri in 7th place. Brennan in 8th. Viper in 9th. And after a late drama in qualifying, Clarky is P10. He's actually disqualified, so he's going to be back of the grid, surely. If he's disqualified, I'm pretty sure he just gets sent back of the grid. I might be wrong though. That is only I've only seen disqualification like short qualifier. I don't think I've ever had one in Q3. Or ever seen one, but yeah, disqualified. God damn. Right, here we go. About to start. No, he's not. So he's P10. There we go. So about to see all the still at 2 years. I can't quite wait. Might as well check. Do we have formation lap on? We do. I won't get fooled by that then. Good. I won't get done by like same 5 red lights or whatever. Wow. So here we go. This is going to be a very fun race. Predictions, anyone? I don't know what to predict. Pete, I thought Clarky was this win was written all over him, but no. Any predictions, anyone? Anyone fancy prediction? For this race, for what's going to happen over the next 45 to 50 minutes. I don't know what to expect, honestly. That was insane. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hope you're all well. 20-9 here in the UK. Formation lap is underway as we're about to start here at Monza. Formation lap is underway. So let's go through the grid. Our Hobnob and Forest Jump on the front row on the medium tyre. What the hell has he done? How's Hobnob? He's just cut the whole first chicane. Don't know what he's done there. Bill's 3rd on the hard tyre. 4th down to 6th. all on the medium tyre. Just the cold pillow on the hard. Brennan and Viper on the medium tyre. They're doing a bit of an alternate, different strategies down at Sauber with Clarkey on the hard. Same at not at Red Bull though. They're both drivers on the medium tyre. Nissan, the only Aston Martin out there, and he's on the medium tyre. And Box Fresh on the hard. Faulkner on the medium tyre. DK, the last of the hard tyre runners. Lucas Zaid and then Sam Newton at the back of the grid, both on the medium tyre. As you can see, it will be a one-stop unless there's safety cars, which there is always the chance of that happening over the next 45 to 50 minutes of racing. Hope you lot will enjoy these comms and hopefully this will be a good race for you lot to watch. We've got about 4 viewers in the lobby. 4 viewers watching with us. Hello to you all. Hope you're all doing well. We are about to start here at Monza for round 16 of season 13 here in SNRS. And hopefully this will be a good race. Sam Newton is getting lined up ready at the back of the grid, and we are about to start here at Monza. 5 viewers here, welcome to whoever's just joined. Hope you enjoy this. Hope you enjoy this race. We are about to start, as we are going to go to 5 red lights for the Italian Grand Prix. Pedal metal, and away we go here at Monza. It's a very equal start for the 2 at the front, but it's a bit of chaos up behind. But Forrest Jump trying to go down the inside potentially of the Red Bull as we go further back. There's chaos down at the first chicane. Box Fresh has gone backwards. He's down in 17th, and I think there was a bit of front wing damage there. I don't know for who exactly, as there's a bit of jockeying for position. DK's now got ahead. Clarkey's now down to 11th place. He is on the hard tyre, don't forget. He just hops over the chicane. And they're all trying to sort themselves out. I don't know who exactly got front wing damage, but that was quite a chaotic lap 1. But no one DNF, so that's something here at Monza. But we are at the front, and Hobnob has not gotten away. Good. Oh, I think someone nearly outbroke themselves. Now Sam Newton up into 12th place. Clarkey trying to keep his nose all clean. Now Captain, is he going to go around the outside of the Mercedes in the final corner? No, he is not. And we are about to head on to lap 2 of 27, and I feel like we're about to get a change of lead as Forrest Jump and Hobnob go down the start-finish straight, and it's a change of leadership and the change of position between 4th, 5th and 6th. It's so close between the 2 of them. Almost contact made. They don't touch those somehow. Oh, there is actually a little bit of contact with Captain in 5th place, but it's all good there. Further back, but it's a change of leadership out in front, with Forrest Jump taking the lead. As we look further back, Lucas Aid into 14th place, jumps at DK. Nice stuff there. Oh, and Faulkner's gone a little bit wide. Let's open an opportunity. And he has, I think he's the guy that got front wing damage on the first chicane, because you can see a little bit of his a little bit of his front wing missing on the right hand side. And we're about to see a battle into the Ascari chicane. They both break late. Captain round the outside into 4th place. What a sensational move. Into 4th place by the Haas driver. Further back is absolute chaos. They're all trying to fucking jockey for position. And Fake Scouser trying to go down the inside, can't quite make it work. And it is just absolute chaos. Clarkey now into 10th place. He was in 10th place. Now Hobnob has gotten the lead again somehow. It is chaos. What is going on? Alpine round the outside. Into the podium. Oh, there's contact between the Mercedes and the Alpine. Captain back into 4th place. Now through the Grande. Is it going to be a Grande move from the Alpine? He's going to have a look. Maybe around the outside. He can't quite do it. Oh, there's a little bit of contact. A little bit of a shove there from Brennan. Up the back of just the cold pillow. And a bit of a moment there from Clarkey, as you saw. The front 2 is pulling away about 3 seconds already. And only lap 3. Woo! As Viper was burning a little bit of battery there, but so was, Brennan, they're all in a slipstream now, a bit of a train. It's a bit tricky as the 2 Williams swap places with 13th and 14th. Lucas 8 up into 13th place, good stuff for him. And Clark is going to have to want to make some positions. Here we go again between the top 2. Hot lap on for Forest Jump. He's in the slipstream. He's got the DRS. He's not going to go for it though. You know who is going to go for it? Captain though, round the outside into the first chicane. Is it going to be 3 wide into the first chicane? Not quite. Can Bills hold position? Oh, there is contact. Alpine again has made contact at the first chicane with someone. Clarkey's made 2 places. Mercedes is off into the grass. Nissan might make a position up into 10th place, maybe round the outside of Brennan. Is it going to be a Grande move from the Aston Martin driver into the Della Rosa chicane? And he makes it work into 10th place, into the points paying position. And Hobnot also just, he said a second there, game's lying to me. Here we go again. This is going to be like round 4 of like 6,000. As he's not going to go for it this time. Which is fair enough. Chicane is pretty risky. Oh, 3 wide into as they head down into the Parabolica. Who is any of them going to back out? None of them are going to back out. It's Clarkey. Going to try and go around the outside. He tries it, but he hits the back of him. A bit of team player feel there by the RB drivers. As they're all in the slipstream, right tucked up in the slipstream, uses a bit of overtake. As he goes down the start finish straight. Is he about to get both RBs into turn 1? We go. Is he going to outbrake themselves? No, he isn't. Oh, he hits the Mercedes though. And the Alpine's round. It's chaos at turn 1. He's had about 3 bits of contact into that chicane. But that one turned out to be the worst. He's had about contact into that chicane about 3 laps in a row, but yeah, it felt a bit foreshadowing that. As Brennan goes down the inside of the Aston Martin, is side by side through the chicane. It is absolute chaos. And it's just letting the top 2 get away quickly. Very, very quickly. And I think Brennan's just kept his place. Barely though. Oh, not yet. Lucas 8 is going to be able to take all of them and go into P7. What a race he's having at the moment. Down the inside into P7, Lucas 8. And all that chaos is making an absolute brilliant race. He's made up about 9 positions already. Fair fucking play to him. Oh, a little bit of contact between Clarkey down the straight. Forest Jump now takes the lead with a very, very easy overtake. And in the middle, the Chaos Sam Newton takes 5th place. Clarkey is now going up into the podium position as he started 10th in the grid. And Bills has got a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. As Viper overtakes Lucas Day for 7th place. That was pretty inevitable. It's pretty tricky to get out DRS, and it's just constant slipstream down every single goddamn straight. Maybe a minute break. No, never mind. Lucas A down the inside of Viper into the Della Rosa chicane, hops over the curb and gets back 7th place. And that battle is not going to end anytime soon. I feel what battle might end quickly though is the battle for 3rd place. Clarkey is just darting off into the distance. And Newton's up into 4th place. As we head into the Ascari chicane, they might just use Clarky to try and pull them along if they can. As now Box Fresh is up into 11th place in the Ferrari. Good stuff. And Brennan and Nissan having a battle through the Ascari chicane. Contact as Nissan goes off the track and onto the grass. They seem to just magnet into each other. And there's just another swap of places between Hobnob and Forest. Jump as the captain is into the pit lane. So I'm guessing a hard tyre, but that's quite early. Quite early into the pits, I must say. That puts Lucas 8 up into 6th place. I just jumped a whole load of drives up one position. But obviously everyone will have to box. But that's a very early pit stop. Lucas 8 is round. Oh no, he was having such a good race. Oh, and he's almost spun it again. He's just got to compose himself. There's 20 laps to go. This ain't lost yet. It ain't lost yet. It might feel like it, but it ain't lost yet. He was having such a good race though. But there has been a lot of chaos, and he's managed to get through it. For the most part. It's just unfortunate he made a mistake himself. Retirement, that is in the pit lane. So no safety cars at the moment, fucking somehow. As Brennan goes up into 6th place. Woo! Here we go again. Are they gonna fight this time? No, I mean DRS is too powerful, you don't have a chance. As it all calmed down a bit. Hell fucking no, it doesn't look like it. Lucas 8 up into 11th. Oh, what's happened here? There's front wing damage for absolutely everyone and their mother. I think something's happened that is not going to make them quite happy. Oh, a bit of a battle into the first chicane. Brennan and Viper side by side through the first chicane. Little bit of contact, but they get through it mostly unscathed. But here we go into the De La Rocha chicane. It's so close between the two of them. And 3 wide momentarily. Nissan's trying to make up a couple of places. Through the first Lesmo, and they get through. And I need a drink. I need a bit of water, man. My throat's getting sore. I've got 20 laps left. Good God. But they've accidentally spilled some water on my controller. We move. Right, into 6th place goes Brennan. Damn, I've actually spilled a lot on my controller. Anyway, Nissan about to go around the outside of Viper, or can he do so? Is he going to go around the outside of the Parabolica? He has to back out of it. But I feel it's not over yet as he gets a beautiful switch back. They're all in the slipstream. Not an awful lot you can do. But Viper is about to overtake Brennan for 6th place as they swap positions now. And into 6th place he goes a little bit deep, and that gives a good opportunity for Brennan, I feel, potentially. Oh, my throat is so sore. Hobnob also, I think he might have just gotten out the second. He has gotten out the second. He can use that chance to run away. If he can, if he has the ERS and so on and so forth to do so. Oh, Brennan goes a bit... No, sorry, Viper goes a bit wide, but Brennan has a moment of a snap of oversteer. And I feel it is about to go again. No, he's not. He's non-ERS. Never mind. Oh, Lucas 8. Oh, no. He is having such a good race. And it's just all unravelled for him very, very quickly as Brennan's about to go around the outside. But they are both in the non-ERS. They're both trying to battle for DRS, but the problem is they're just going to invite Just Dave into this. And Brennan's gone wide. He's had a stab of oversteer. He's hitting Nissan. Somehow no one's DNF'd out of that situation, but Just Dave has gone into 8th place. Now Brennan's in the DRS, and he's once again just not really doing anything. with it. He's just trying to back off and save battery or whatever. Ay, ay, ay. Bit of a hit on the rear end from Miss Amp to Just Dave. As Braden is now into the pit lane for his one and only pit stop onto the hard compound tyre. Someone's yellow flag, I don't know who that's for. I think that's for Newton. But it doesn't look like he's got any damage, I don't think. Let's see on the right hand side. I don't think he's got any damage, so he's gotten away with it. But he has dropped back a lot to Clarkey, unless the gap was like that anyway. But I just saw yellow flags, I'll be honest. Brandon gets past Viper. Whew, and Just Dave also gets past Viper into 7th place. Very nice overtake there from him. Is Viper going to have a go? No, he isn't. Is Brandon about to escape DRS? He does not. From the looks of things, Brandon has a snap of obviously really struggling with the rear end of that car for a moment there. But here comes Viper down the start-finish straight. He is through and past the Alpine. And is back up into 7th place, and he's going to confidently have... He's not gone for it. I was like, he's one of the most outrageous stems on the scene. And it looks like it's calmed down a little... Oh, never mind. Here goes Viper through the Grande curve. Is going to be Grande move into the De La Rocha chicane. They're side by side. Is he going to make it work? Hops over the chicane. A little bit of contact on the rear end. Right, Brennan, but that looks all good and safe and sound. And a bit of just everything. Back out front though, let's see what these two are up to. They've just been swapping positions the whole goddamn race. And this looks like it's just going to be another pretty bog standard swap in positions. And yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. It's just a DRS overtake. The one thing I will say, Clarkey's catching quite a bit. I think the gap was 7 seconds or 6 seconds, now 5 seconds. And that was with the hard tyre. So maybe when mediums he'll come into that race later on. But we'll see. As Newton's in the pits, Brennan's in the pits, Just Davis in the pits. Someone's out, someone's crossed out, and it's brought out the safety car! Oh my word! Well, there's something to light up this race. There is indeed something to light up this race. Well, let's see how this pans everything out. I guess this is definitely better for the medium tyres. But judging by how they were able to do 12 laps on the mediums, I think the guys on the hards ain't too bad either. They can probably just box and it'll be okay. Or, yeah. Somewhat. Yeah. Anyway, here we go. Into the pit lane goes Forest Jump. I'm guessing this is going to be for the hard compound of tyre. As he goes into the pit lane. So does Hobnobby, tries to get him into the pit lane, but can't quite do it. And Clarkey also into the pit lane. Everyone's going to box. It's a bit of a no-brainer, really, to box under the safety car onto the hard compound tyre. Same for Hobnob. What about Clarkey? I'm guessing it's for a medium compound of tyre, and it's for a repair of the front wing as well. He must have gotten some damage somewhere. As now just a cold pillow, also in the pits for the medium tyre. Viper into the pits also. You'd expect Newton to make up maybe a couple places. Does he jump Clarkey? No, he doesn't keep ahead of the RB. Yes, he does. I will say the medium runners are going to be a bit of a threat to the guys on the hards at the start of the safety car. And I can't lie, the safety car also saves my throat, so thank God for that. I mean, I might not wake up in the morning, but for now my throat survives. Oi, oi, oi. How's my phone looking for charge? 60%. We can unplug that. And see what's going down. Aye. Whew. Oh, well, I can say thank you to everyone that subscribed when I got announced for being comms for this league. Appreciate it a lot. Hope I'll make the most of it, and I hope I'll make it worthwhile. Anyway, here we go. I think Braden didn't box under that safety car because he boxed like 3 laps ago, so that's fair enough. Brings Lucasade back into race, gives him a lifeline as well. I've never got a cup of water, god damn. It's finished. Right, here we are. Let's go for position. No one's got a penalty, so fair play. So I think someone did get 10 seconds early, but they must have gotten that move or boxing again. So, biggest loser of in terms of positions has got to be Bills. He started 3rd, and he's now 14th. It's not been a good race from Sam Newton, though. He's been cooking in the race with 13 positions gained. Let this man cook. Very good stuff. Maybe he can make it 16 and be the winner by the end of this race. I guess time will tell. Clarkey making up 7 positions. Obviously, he definitely would have been on pole because of his he set a 19-1, which would have been enough for pole. But then just got disqualified at the end, so it meant he started P10. So he's made it a little bit difficult for himself, I will say. As Lucasade now approaching the back of the pack, so is safety car going to be in this lap? You bet it is. So say goodbye to my float and voice box and just everything. And hobnob. Medium tires are going to have a bit of a very aggressive restart, I would say, in terms of how they're going to compare. And also Clarkey, because he was the fastest in qualifying. We'll see how that compares for the last 12 laps once we cross the line. Our safety car is in. When's Honnold going to go? Is he going to go as late as he dare? No, he doesn't. He goes fairly quickly. And they're all in the slipstream as well now. Bit of chaos at the back. But it's... Oh, Clarkey! Is he going to make up all the 2 positions that he needs to make up to get to the lead? Not quite, Boris jump. It's a bit of chaos at the back. Oh, McLaren's round. DK's round. In the McLaren. That's unfortunate. Braden also has a bit of a moment down the restart. Newton is into 3rd place in the Ferrari. Very good restart for Newton. Forrest jump with the worst possible restart for dropping 2 places there. Not a good restart. Lucas Taylor off to 12th, by the way, from 15th on that restart. Very good stuff for him. And Braden overtakes DK. And here comes Clarkey. He's down the inside of the first of the second Lesmo. The wheel to wheel going into the Ascari chicane. Has he got the position into the Ascari chicane? They're so close. They made a little bit of contact, but he's Clarkey into the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. It's not over yet though, as we have another couple straights as of before we head into turn 1. Before we get into turn 1. Through the Parabolica, Braden with a 3-second time penalty. Through the Parabolica. He's going to give it everything he's got. He's got hot lap, but so does Clarkey. They've both got hot lap on. Also, DRS has been enabled on this lap. He's gaining on Clarkey. He's going to the inside of Clarkey. Down the inside of Clarkey into turn 1. No contact made. Can Clarkey defend the position? Yes, he can. He keeps the lead. But they're still in the slipstream. Brennan gets his way up into 6th place past Captain. And it's all as you were at the moment. A bit of a snap of oversteer for Viper into the De La Rosa chicane. And DRS is enabled, so here comes the absolute chaos that will come with that DRS. The problem is everyone's in DRS apart from DK, poor bastard. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a long one if they can't really get out of it. It does look like Clarkey might be able to get out of it, but he has burnt a lot of battery in the process of doing so. He's got about 50% less than Hobnob, so we'll see how that pans out for him come the end of next lap, because he is gaining quite a lot. He's about 8/10 clear as we start lap 17 of 27. He's gaining with that DRS. It's not enough though. Is anyone else gaining on each other? Viper is quite close, but not close enough. Box Fresh about to start on the second there. You want to get back in as quick as possible. Or what's happened there between Sam Newton and Jump? Bit of a swap positions. They go through each other. I don't know what happened there. As we head into the next chicane. Whew. And into the first of the 2 Lesmos, and he is out of DRS, is Clarkey. He is out of DRS. That is crucial for his race, that he's out of it as quick as possible. Especially as longer the longer this goes on for, the better the hards will get. And I guess we will see how that will result come the end of the 27 laps, or the end of these last 10 laps as well, without the gap being 1.1 seconds between the Sauber and the Red Bull. As I think they're about to get a change of position for 2nd place, as he's in the DRS. Forrest Jump with the fastest lap of the race. He's got the DRS, he pulls out to the left hand side and into 2nd place he goes, and he's within a second for a moment, but he's gone a little bit deep and a little bit wide through the exit, so it's gone back up over 1 second. Brennan also now out of 1 second of the top 5, so it might be where the kit-off starts a little bit. Lucas Ada up to 11th place. Bills in P10, Mercedes. Whew. Let's see what they can do. Forrest Jump cannot get into. It is barely out of DRS. It's like a tenth they're missing in their lap. I'll say that now. It's 1.2, 1.3 seconds, 1.4 seconds as they exit the Ascari chicane, and it closes back up again. We head into the Parabolica for lap 18. About to get a change of drivers in 2nd place. Are we going to get a change of drivers anywhere else? Forrest Jump currently fastest lap of the race. Highly doubt that, as Hobnob now gets into 2nd place. They're weaving down the straight. Captain into 6th place. Is there going to be any other changes in position? Just they trying to get down the inside of Brennan. A bit of contact. Viper makes up place. Can he make up another place on Brennan? Into 7th place he goes. Maybe, as he's getting a bit of a slipstream from the Haas. They're slightly working together as we head into the De La Rosa chicane, and he's up into P7. Have they gotten into DRS? It looks like they might have done. 9/10 is the gap. Has he got into it? It's barely anything. Has he missed out by a millisecond? He has. He's barely missed out by literally nothing. It's so close for that battle with to get into his DRS. Lucasade up into P11, down to P10. It's a bit of a battle down the straight. Viper into P6 now as he overtakes Captain. Oh, and Brennan's off! Brennan's into the wall, he's lost his tyre! Is that going to cause another safety car? Yes, it is! What do they do now? Do they pit? Is someone going to box? Is someone going to stay out? Clarkey's into the pits. So I'm guessing what will be the mediums or another set of mediums. Is everyone into the pits? Everyone and the mothers just stays out! Oh boy! Nissan stays out! Bills gets 10 seconds! Bills out! Bills retires in the pit lane. DK boxes. But the top two stay out. Just the cold pillow's gone to hard. Why's Captain gone to a hard tyre? Oh boy, this is insanity. Oh yo. Get ready. This is gonna get some last 5 laps of this race. Do not go anywhere. Yo. 2 drivers out front stay out. The rest box. I think most of them onto the medium tyre. 2 onto a hard tyre for what reason? And then about 3 onto the soft tyre. Yay, this could go literally anyway. This could be complete insanity. Do not go anywhere. We've got a quite fucking tasty last 5 laps on our way. As the leader catches up to the safety car. I would like to be in Clark's position, I'll be honest. Oh, I don't know, because in that position it can all go wrong. You've got 2 guys ahead of you on hard. Alright, my last cup of water. Well, I say my last cup of water. Cup of water down. I'm not gonna get a refill. It's just gonna be pure voice. That's just absolutely finished my last 5 laps. And just 8 boxes, he doesn't actually stick with it. So, that's just gonna leave Nissan so exposed to everyone on the medium. Unless he does the maddest piece of defending I've ever seen in my life. Probably illegal defending as well, because I don't think there's any way he's holding them off for 5 laps. But we'll see. We will see. He's got to do something pretty magical these last 5 laps to hold on. He's got to do, yeah, pretty chaos shit to keep on these last 5 laps. And apparently there might be desyncs. That's interesting. Whew. Right, here we go. Oh, I'm guessing they're going to come in this lap. I'm guessing it's going to come in this lap because it's been like a lap or 2 on the safety car already. It's about across the line 4 sector 3, so I guess that's when we'll know if safety car's in or not this lap. Last time it was a little bit later. There we go. Safety car in this lap. Here we go. I have absolutely no idea how this race is going to pan out. And the end of these last 5 laps of racing once we cross the line for lap 22. He's going at a decent pace to try and keep any sort of temperature in these tyres. He's got soft tyres. He does not have to worry too much about the temperature of those tyres compared to the hard. They will be warmer no matter what at the moment, because those cars will be in horrible conditions compared to everyone else behind him. Literally everyone else behind him. When does he choose to go though? When does he choose to go? That is the question. He goes... He goes now. He's gone. He's gone. He's caught Clarky by a little bit of surprise, but it's such a long straight. It just means he immediately picks up the slipstream. He's got the overtake on. He's going to the inside of Nissan. Down the inside he goes for the Italian Grand Prix. Oh, and Hobnob goes a little bit deep. Somehow doesn't hit the back of the Aston Martin driver. And now through the curb Grande, he's got to get this move done and dust it. It's now or never for the Red Bull driver around the outside into the Della Rosa chicane. Is he going to get this move done now or never? Into the Della Rosa chicane. He's up into second place and he now chases after Clark on those soft tyres compared to the medium for Clarky. And to be honest, it's not gone as bad as I thought it would. Bit of a battle at the back, Viper and DK swapping positions. Lucas-Aid up into 8th place. Box Fresh now up into the top 10 in the point paying position. And Forrest Jump now ahead of Nissan into the Ascari chicane. Those tyres are just fucking shocking compared to everyone else's around him. As we head into the Parabolica, he goes down the inside. He's going to get a double slipstream. No, is he going to have a go on the McLaren and Forrest Jump down the inside of the Parabolica? He is. And does he get it done? Yes, he does. But it's not over yet. It's not over yet. The McLaren also will have the slipstream. DRS enabled. 4 laps to go of racing. Lap 23 of 27. Down the start finish straight. He's in the slipstream. He's getting a bit of a slipstream from the Red Bull. Is it enough to get him to 3rd place? Yes, it is. He gets it done into the braking zone of turn 1. A little bit of wheel spin, but it's still fine. Oh, snipe around, trying to go around the outside. Oh, Captain through the Curb Grande into the Della Rosa chicane. And once again, we see many moves down there in this race. Is he going to pull another one off? It's side by side. Captain cups the chicane. Captain cups the chicane and keeps the position. Might be an illegal overtake or might get reported. I mean, he's got the penalty, so it might not matter even. He's got 3 seconds for cutting the chicane, which is absolutely fair enough because he did cut the chicane. We all saw it. Here we go though. This race is not over. Hobnob and Clarky battle for the lead. I mean, don't count out Jump or Sam Newton as well. They are well within the set. Forrest Jump is he out of it? He might be out of the second. If he's still got DRS, I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Is there going to be a change of leadership? He's got the DRS, so has Jump, so he's not out of it yet. He's got the DRS, but he does have more battery, does the Sauber driver. So it isn't going to be enough into turn 1. And Lucas-Aid is getting swarmed into turn 1 by the Haas and the Mercedes and just has to kind of back out of it, otherwise that could have been a horrible crash. But it's P9 for him currently, and he's side by side with the Alpine through the long right-hander into the chicane now. Is he going to make it work down the inside of Lucas-Aid? A little bit of contact, but he makes it work, and he's up into 9th place. Lucas-Aid down to 10th. Not over yet though. Hobnob fighting to try and keep within the second. It's just looking a little bit inevitable though. That it's just not going to happen. 7/10 is doable, but it's going to be hard to make a pass even. Viper now up into 7th place. And it's just absolute chaos. And is he going to try and get him back again? Captain down into the Parabolica. Is it going to be 3 wide? Are they going to try and make it 3 wide? It is going to be 3 wide, I think. Momentarily. It is absolute chaos. Just Dave into the Parabolica. Has the inside line. Does not have the slipstream. Now he has the slipstream. From the Mercedes. Down the straight we go. Just the cold pillow gets a place. But Just Dave is about to go up into 7th place. And outbreaks the Mercedes. Does he go too deep? Does he go too deep? No, he gets it slowed down. Just in time. Lucas-Aid down into 11th place now. But Captain does still have that time penalty, so it's 10th place. Clarky has 3 seconds! In the last stages of the race, Clarky has a 3-second time penalty. So unless he can get that removed, it's looking like, after all of that, he might not even win the race. It might be Hobnob after all. But we'll see. It's not over yet still, because Forrest Jump might have something to say about it. As we're nearing the penultimate lap of this race, Hobnob is trying everything in his power, I'm guessing, to try and keep within that DRS. By the moment we're watching Nissan, and just the Copilot doesn't have a really good score as you can, so it just compromises him and doesn't have that run he would have wanted. Viper though, does he have the run he would have wanted? Captain looks like he has the run he wants, but he just doesn't get it. Here comes Forrest Jump into the lead of the race. What it will be the lead of the race come the end of this race. With that 3-second time penalty, Viper down the straight. Now goes into 7th place. And goes ahead of the Alpine. Very good stuff. Does he go deep? No, it looks okay. Forrest Jump now within the second of the Sauber driver, of Clarkey. He's in the slipstream with Box Fresh. He's going round the outside. Oh, he switches. Sorry, he switched to the outside. Bit of contact between the Haas and the Ferrari into the Dolores chicane, but no harm done. As we're about to approach the final lap of this race, it has been an unbelievable 26 laps. As the Box Fresh now overtakes Captain for 9th place. Very good, well, very easy work for him really. And we are about to approach the final lap of this race. Clarkey, he's actually dropped off quite a bit. He's now 6/10 only ahead of Forrest Jump. But he has got that time penalty. Just Dave has just overtaken Sniper through that final corner. Is Sam Newton about to go from last all the way into 2nd place? He's going to have a go down the inside maybe? No, he just can't quite get it. He can't quite get it. He tries to catch. Oh, Nissan goes onto the grass and almost hit the back of Cole Pillow in trying to make the overtake. Now just Dave is trying to make an overtake. They're all trying to make an overtake into turn 1. I think Captain managed to get it done on the Ferrari and is back up into 9th place. But again, he has that time penalty, so it's a bit in vain at the moment. Unless we can get that removed. Same with the thing with Clarkey, but I don't actually know. I'm pretty sure it's just a 3-second time penalty. So last dance here. It's last dance now. It's looking like, oh, is Newton about to get 2nd place late on in this race? He's in the slipstream. He's pulling out to the left-hand side. Is he going to go round the outside of the Parabolica? One final lap, one final corner. Is he going to go for it? He sends him around the outside. They're side by side into the final corner. Is he going to get 2nd place? So it's drag race to the line. He gets 2nd place. Forrest Jump wins the Italian Grand Prix. Bravo. Sam Newton from back of the grid gets onto 2nd place. Hobnob barely gets beaten to 2nd place. By 6/100ths of a second and third are separated. Clarkey, it looked a bit all in his hands, but he's not even on the podium, he's 4th. It just looked a bit all in his hands, and it looked like it was going to go his way. But it's only 4th fastest for Clarkey in the Italian Grand Prix. Bravo. We'll round off the rest of the grid in a minute. Bravo to the McLaren driver. Right, Forrest Jump wins the Italian Grand Prix with the fastest lap of the race by about 6 milliseconds to Hobnob with the fastest lap, but he wins it by about 1.3 seconds. Sam Newton gets goes from back of the grid to 2nd and gets 2nd on the final corner. Beats Hobnob by 6/100ths of a second to 2nd place. Clarkey, yeah, a bit unfortunate, but from 10th on the grid, it's still 4th. It's still good points for him, despite the 3-second time penalty. Just a cold pillow, 5th fastest, with a 5th fastest, good result for him from 7th on the grid. Nissan from 12th on the grid gets 6th. Viper is 7th. Just Dave 8th. Lucas A 9th. Box Fresh 10th. Captain, the other driver with a 3-second time penalty, DK 12th, and then we have the DNS, which is Bills, Brennan, Braden, Faulkner, Fake Scouser. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap, and it's not actually sending me back into the lobby. So, it's a great race. I hope his first commentary for a while. So I hope that was it was very good. I hope that was good. Probably a little bit lusty because I haven't done it for about nearly half a year now, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, GG's, and yeah, we'll be back next week for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Absolute chaotic race, but we absolute chaotic race that tends to be. So tune in for that. I'm sure that'll be great. Round 17 of this season, and yeah, have a good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or morning, wherever you are in the world, and I